Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Let me. Okay. Well, let me check. Give me a second. Oh yeah, there you go. Let me see if I'm live. There you go. I'm live. Give me a second, folks. Yeah. Yep. My phone just in case. Okay. Okay. Let me say hi to everybody. So let me start with housekeeping and everything. First is the intro, then housekeeping, and we get into it. I'm using one of my lightings that I bought. Let me know how's the lighting. I'm working on it. I'm waiting for a couple of things to come in so I could have more. Barry knows what I'm talking about because I spoke to him. And with that said, when the thing comes in the time, we'll get it working. It'll be much better visuals. First one, like always, salute to Barry for coming in. Hey, Michael Pepper Tech. Thanks for coming in, brother. So today's topic is gonna be give me a second. Apple ecosystem. Is it a trap? Is it a handcuff? Well, here we go. Let me get ready because it's gonna be a good one. People gonna disagree with me and a couple of numerous stuff, but I'm just gonna talk the truth based on my experiences on all platforms. Yes, it's Apple the main topic, but I also got to integrate other platforms because it's part of the subject. No, 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 no favoritism, no loyalty. Ain't nobody paying me, nothing. Let me just put it that no sponsor, no nothing, no company. This is just based on my opinion. I want to put that disclaimer. With that said, let's get the intro. Take this off. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. This is Check for Your Needs. Let's go. Let's get it started. It's going to be a heated topic, but I just want to open this because everybody's talking about it in every channel. And sometimes people throwing shade at me for different stuff, but I got a guest coming in, so he's gonna be here shortly when he come in because he saw the title, he wanted to come in. I'm not gonna mention no name in case if the person don't come in, it's fine. And if anybody feels strong about this topic, strong, and I think you're and I rock with you, I'll let you come in. You could put it in an invite, and the word invite, and it's fine. So here we go. Oh, thanks for coming, Don. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm working on the visuals. I put one of the lightings because I could put it the other one. Running out of time, but it's fine. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, you know what? Since you said that, honesty is the best policy. That's how I'm gonna study. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I gotta talk to you about that, but I gotta keep working more. But thanks. So, who isn't getting shut down at them? Okay, it's true though, but I'm gonna give it like this. LG is the host. Okay. So now, folks, are you ready? Let's get into it. Let's give a little history of me becoming an Apple person. I'm not saying that I'm currently with Apple. I'm not saying that I'm an app. I'm coming always Apple. No, no, no. Let me clarify that because I respect and I always follow this, this slogan from Tana Soleil. I let the tech do the talking. Whatever works for me at that time, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and make it work to my best ability because it's not hindering the process of my ability to prosper and make it better stuff for tomorrow. So therefore, I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for it. Fix my audio. Going for it and working as what is working right now. I don't care what it is. I don't care how much it costs. It doesn't that. I care that I pay once and it works for my best ability. So once upon a time, I started with Android. Story time. Getting closer. Look at me. We're gonna talk. You and I. Proper English. All right. Let me break it down. Before I started, let me get some water. Regular water, nothing special. Just I put it on this. I don't know what. If it's spring water or regular, I don't know, but I think it's regular. Mhm. Regular water. Here we go, the story. So I was Android. I used to be an Apple hater. I used to be like, oh, it's boring. You got a bunch of icons and stuff like that. It doesn't give you customization and stuff like that. Folks, this person admitting he was wrong. Don't knock it until you try it. Preferred operating system, Android, stock Android, because I have the Nexus 5. Second, it was HTC Sense, but it's not here. So I did that, and then when the i7 came out, the iPhone 7, pronounce that correct, I got one. I wanted the plus. I couldn't get the plus because I didn't want to wait, so I got the smaller phone. I complained to the whatever 6, 8 months I had it. I cried and cried because it was small. Then I jumped to the 8 plus, and after that I went to the 10R, and that's what I'm here. Thanks for coming in, Gigi. Much appreciated. So I came over here and I settled on a conclusion. I'm here because two things. Software, we're going to talk about in a minute. Let's just talk about what intrigues me about buying this product about Apple. What am I in love? No, 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 no. Take that back. Take that back. What I like. Take that back. Love is not included. I said it. Sorry for that. Thanks for coming, Shorty. Much appreciated. Salute, salute, salute. So yeah, so getting back, everybody saying hi, getting back to the subject. So I said, like, okay, I tried it enough. This is what I like, I don't like. I'm gonna get into the pros and cons. And briefly, it's not about a battle of OS, it's what is working for my current job. What I'm taking and it's working to advance me for a better tomorrow, either in YouTube or personal projects. Hey, holla at your boy. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it, brother LaShawn. So I said, okay, I try. Don't knock until you try. I try. But I started with the iPhone. Mind you, that I was, oh, it's okay. It's only one device. Oh, no. Let's get into the spiral. Second, oh, I'm trying, let me try an Apple Watch because, no, AirPods. Let me try the AirPods since everybody trying it. Monkey see, monkey do try it. Didn't like the first generation because they didn't fit. But I couldn't return it because of the grace period of returning. I think it was 15 days, whatever it is. I couldn't return it. After 4 months, it started fitting, but it was 100%. Okay, I tried every trick of the book, buy foam tips and everything. And it was useless because once I got to put it back in the case to charge, it wouldn't fit. So, yep, thanks for that. So, yeah, so getting back to the subject, I was like, oh, let me see. Okay. I tried the Apple Watch. Let me try the Apple Watch 3. So I said, I'm trying Apple Watch 3. I felt in love because this is the thing about Apple Watch. I didn't got the cellular. I got the cellular model, not the Wi-Fi, because I don't want to confine to a situation. So a bigger situation, I save somebody's life by calling 911, even though I know how to do CPR because I've been certified numerous times in my lifetime, from children to adult. So I don't have the certification right now, but I was able to save that person due to my knowledge. So I fell in love with the Apple Watch. You see how this is going? This is coming soon. The handcuff is coming soon. So I'm like, oh, it's working. I never got an iPad. I'm always using everybody's iPad. I know how to use them. I borrowed my niece's iPad for a couple of weeks because she got her mom iPad, so she's good to do her work. No, I'm fine. It just I was eating dinner. Something stuck in my throat. But regardless of that, let me go over here and see. Oh no, I'm okay. Hey, thanks for coming and taking Mike. So yeah, so I'm like, oh, let me try the iPad Pro. I tried the iPad Pro. I'll try it and I'll return it. I don't mind paying the stocking fee, the restocking fee and stuff like that. So I said, fine. Once I got the iPad, look how many products I got. Look, I'm getting more and more into the ecosystem. The only thing that I'm missing is actually a computer. And honestly, what I like about it is that longevity of products. You buy once, you get a bunch of updates. You can stay forever. Have to keep jumping to make the next product to work. Yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate it. So I'm like, okay, next, what is? I'm working so hard to get a Apple Mini, Mac Mini, due to the fact I don't need a laptop because I got the iPad Pro. So that's a companion that I could take everywhere because I want to get into Final Cut Pro for editing. You see what I'm coming from? Now I'm gonna break it. There's two software that I like. Two major things that it work for me 100%. Ready? It's let me think. iMessage. I'm sorry, it been said a million times. I like iMessage, and I forgot the name of it. AirDrop. Sorry, I had a brain freeze. So I got it AirDrop. So those are things that I like. Another thing that I love, biometric face ID. Why I like FaceTime, Face ID, whatever you call it. Why I like it so much. It worked for me. But this is gonna get people mad or hurt. Ready? Here goes the acting. I can't put my biometric for 1 second because I'm using my Face Max. Oh, it hurts to type 4, 5, 6 digits. Oh, it's the end of the world. Come on, let's be real. This mentions with all that. It's a second. It's technology making us lazy. That's another topic. I'm not going to talk about it. I digress because that's not in today's topic. But I like Face ID because it's a convenience. I don't have to type my password. Yes, I'm admitting that I'm a lazy person too because it takes a second to type it. It doesn't really hurt to type anything. It's just a couple of seconds. But I admitted my faults. I'm not here. But if you hear people, oh, it's hard, oh, it's that. And then the next thing, when the beta came and the techie people that know about this area, oh, it's not fair, or family that it's intermediate techie, they don't have a Apple Watch. They don't have an Apple Watch. What the first thing they say? Apple Watch. Oh, that's not fair. It's coming with the Apple Watch. I can't unlock my phone because of my mask. Oh, come on, brothers and sisters. Take a second. Are your fingers paralyzed? Do you got carpal tunnel syndrome or something? You can do 1, 2, 3 seconds. Seriously, I'm looking at you. You dismiss me with all that. I ain't having it. It's 1 second. You could get mad, and whatever you prefer is fine. I'm not arguing what you prefer is better or not. Oh, I'm putting this in my pocket. And by the time I take it out, it's unlocked. I have many fingerprints in the back from Android. Um, LG did it before. By the time I pull it, it's Pixel. By the time I pull it, it's open. Come on. Analysis by paralysis. You can put that for a second. The fingerprints. Oh, nah, dismiss me, brother. I'm just spinning the truth because sometimes you gotta hear people with common sense. 1 second doesn't hurt. You gotta dismiss me all that. Let me go over here. When you had the amount in accounts, you use a daily Face ID is a godsend, even with a security password correct. And that's what I'm telling people. It's only 1 second. It's just not the end of the world. You just come. Oh, thanks for coming in, BG. So yeah, so people miss that. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. So honestly, let me take a break of water. Life is becoming convenience and stuff like that, and it's good. And another thing that I like change that because I already talked enough, and I'm not gonna be a day horse about the actual fingerprints method and stuff like that. I'm not. Hey, Apple Monster. Whenever you're ready, you could jump in. So yeah, that's my guest is coming in today. So yes, so people crying over spilled milk. Oh, it's a 30 seconds thingy or 10 seconds. How many things it hurts? Okay, that's fine. If you don't like it, it's fine. I'm not changing nobody's opinions. I respect everybody's opinion or whatever you like and everything. It's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'm good. The next thing I like the ecosystem, how everything works with everything. You cannot do that with other operating system. Even with Windows or Android, you can't. Yes, they got kind of the Apple, they got kind of an ecosystem, but not 100% like Apple. I could be over here doing some stuff, and then I could change to another stuff, and it could be working. So yeah, and okay, here's more security to login manually. It's true, but fingerprint is more secure than Face ID. I've done it for over Face ID. I mean, I don't know which one is more secure because now I'm gonna break another thing. I gotta break it, break it. Oh yeah, Apple Monster. I forgot to give you the link. My apologies. Let me get it right now. Oops, I did it. Whoopsie. Once again this week. Okay, here's the link. But yeah, so I like when I'm typing something, I could go to um another device that is integrated and is good. But let me go over here. I have a home button fingerprint reader. Okay, cool. That's fine. I mean, but as far things working with each other is good. I like security. I'm not gonna say one is better than the other one because let's get back to security because that was the first topic. I don't want to keep jumping. That actually, if anybody want to hack, it could be hacked. Nothing is possible in these days. So another thing, let me see. And I love the integration. Am I being handcuffed because that's the subject? No, because my preferred operating system is Android because of customization. But what I like about Apple, I hate this word. I hate this word. It's working for me now. And I'm gonna say it's working because Apple or any device or anything like you say in general in this world is not perfect. They got problems because I have problems with my Apple Watch, giving me notification when I update it to the latest update, giving me notifications such as, oh, close your rings, get up. How come it's giving me or breathe? How come it's giving me those notification if it's not in my wrist? So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So that basically what I'm saying for the Apple ecosystem. Did I send this link correctly? Yep, I did. So yeah, so that's what it is, and that's what's happening. And I told people, you know, get what you want, get what it works. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna make you a better tomorrow for better productivity, I'm fine. Don't get me started on brand loyalty. You know, brand loyalty will get you waste money. Let me get my Apple monsters here. Let me bring them in.
Hey
Hey,
man, what's up?
what's up?
How are you?
Before we get started, I want to make a few things. Thanks for everybody coming in. If you're part of the replay crew, don't forget to hit the like button and all those stuff. Wonderful. I appreciate everybody being here. And what's your take and opinion about this subject?
So, all right, I actually was thinking about making a video on this, like last week,
Hmm.
and I think that yes, it does become a trap, um,
Handcuffs.
because the ecosystem is so good at how everything works, you know, um, and for us creators even more so. It's just very simple, very easy to use. Everything works together. You know, I mean, I myself can say that when I'm at home, I barely use my phone. Very, very rarely do I use my phone, unless I'm using like Instagram or something like that. Then um, that's where I'm using it a little more.
Oh,
You
thanks
know,
for coming in from Pace Tech.
what's up, man? Um, you know, so like I feel like the Apple ecosystem, there's nothing like the Apple ecosystem. And that's not me being an Apple monster. That's just the way I think. I've always thought that way.
Yeah, but the first person that started doing the transition about each brother working together was Microsoft with a 950 XL Nokia phone, because Eric did
Really?
a couple of videos on it. But you know how Apple is, they wait and see what works and then they adopt it. So
Yep. Yep. For sure.
mhm.
I and I know that there's other ecosystems out there, and and I'm sure everybody feels the same way about each ecosystem that they have. You know, for me, but I've even told my friends, like, you can't you can't really talk about a certain product or a certain ecosystem without trying at least a few of the items in that ecosystem. You
Correct.
know,
Don't knock it until you try. Because I was an Apple
exactly.
hater, like I said earlier, for the longest. And then some people are Android hater because they had Android. But let me
Yep,
explain this. At the
yep.
beginning, it was not there yet. But if you
That was
try
me.
one of the, yeah, if you try it now, it's different because I use the iPhone. I mean, the Samsung Galaxy 20 because my friend got it, and I use it like
Mhm.
sometimes. I even
Yep.
so a lot of stuff is there.
So actually, if you go back, I gotta say about 2 years ago now, if you go back to my channel 2 years ago,
Hmm.
you know, I would talk. It was first when the first Samsung Fold came out that I looked at it and I didn't really care for it, so I expressed my opinion. And then came the Motorola and then, other stuff. And I'm just like, I always preached on Apple and like talked a lot of smack about the other companies. But
Thanks for coming in, sister. Go ahead.
honestly, the way I look at it now is you like what you like, and that's that. We can't judge each other. You know, we can't say, oh, you suck because you're from this company, this, that, the other. Like everybody likes what they like. Everybody works with what they want to work with.
Yeah, it's true because I'm not here to rip what you like. For me, I see it's becoming a handcuff. But I'm saying that if it was working, it's working for me. I'm not against nothing.
Like,
But what I do, sorry to interrupt you. The last thing,
I don't know.
let the tech do the talking. That's it.
Yep, exactly. A lot of people say, and you know what? In some aspects, Android is a lot further than us. Like I know that, I understand that, but at the same time, for me, it's all about the ecosystem. You know, as unless you have all the products, and then something goes wrong, and then you can say, okay, maybe this is not going to work for me. I'm going to go to another ecosystem. I'm going to go to another company. But unless that happens, I don't think people, like I said, it all comes down to your preference and what you like, and everybody has their own opinions of what they like.
Also, the second ecosystem operating system. Let me explain quickly. Is
Hmm.
Android, but let me break it down. I'm not gonna say the whole Android. I'm gonna say Pixel, because you know what Pixel got? They got the phone. They got
Uh-huh.
that AI assistant, all that. You could do foreign calls and all that. You don't have to talk. They also
Hmm.
got that software integration. They got
Yep.
they got what you call that? Uh, that Gmail. That you could do spreadsheets and stuff like that. So they do got
Right.
an
Right.
ecosystem. Like Google Docs. And sorry, I forgot the name. Google Docs. You get my point. And they
Yeah.
got
Yep.
so they do got an ecosystem, but the integration is not there 100%. But I'm not here to knock
Mm-mm.
nobody. All I'm just
No.
saying,
No.
if it works for me,
And I'm not either.
yeah.
But I'm just saying from my experience, for what I do, you know,
Mhm.
that's what I like. Um, and like I said, we all like what we like.
A perfect example, iPad. I'm smoothly editing 4K videos. It doesn't break a sweat. If it's working, hey. And like I said earlier, that drama that I did, that little skit that I did about people crying over Max
Oh,
Face
did I miss
ID.
something?
Yeah, I did a skit about Face ID, and people ooh, crying. Look, it's 30 seconds. It's a technology. That's another subject, but I'm gonna repeat it so a recap for you. It's a technology making us lazy. Oh, I can't put it. I can't put the thing because 30 seconds gonna hurt me, gonna cripple my finger. All I say to people, dismiss me with all that. It's only 30 seconds, not the end of the world. If you don't have
Yeah,
nothing impairing or disability with your finger, you're fine. Because
right,
Face ID
right.
works with if people are impaired. See, you got to
Yep,
look at both sides. People don't look at that. People are like, oh, this and that. And some of people, some that are taking and know about this, about the rumors coming up, that the
yep.
watch is unlocking your phone and it's easier with Face ID. Some of them are crying. They're like, oh, I don't have a watch. Now I got to go buy one. But nobody telling you to waste your money. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
Don't
Exactly.
come with that to me. Don't come with that because I'm gonna just hear and I'm gonna dismiss you. I'm gonna be polite and I'm
Right.
gonna be rude. I'm gonna just laugh. Look, one,
Mm-hmm.
two, three,
Mm-hmm.
four. You're done.
Yep, exactly. Exactly, man.
Yeah. Too many ads on Android games. Oh, but sometimes they give you the
Yeah.
ability to pay and you can remove them for a couple of cents or
Yeah,
dollars.
that's true.
Yeah.
And I
Go
mean,
ahead.
and I mean that's another thing too, that I personally like about the Android ecosystem is that I mean I'm sorry, the Apple ecosystem is that
Are
we
you
don't see
admitting something?
I please. Um, no, but what I'm saying is like the thing that I like about the Apple ecosystem is that we don't see as many ads. You know what I mean? Like for example, like my mom had an LG um, V7, I think it was, and it was something like that. And her phone, okay, I don't know if it was because she had viruses, and me being an Apple fan, I didn't know anything about Androids, and she got so many pop-ups all the time to the point where sometimes her phone would ring and the pop-up would appear on top and you could not see who was calling.
Mhm.
You could barely even try to answer the phone because of all the pop-ups, you know? And it's just like, you know, I didn't really care for it, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, my last Android phone was the Samsung Galaxy S3. Now I know a lot of people have said that there was a lot of issues with that phone at the time, and I guess I was just one of those unlucky people who happened to run into that. But my that was the first and last experience with Android I've ever had. You know, because then I bought the iPad, I bought the Apple Watch, and I I literally got stuck into the ecosystem and how everything worked together, and I just love it. You know,
And
I
to
I
perfect
love
this,
iMessage, FaceTime, everything.
and to perfect with this, like we saying, sorry that I said a lot of time. Whatever works for you, it's fine. But like another thing this another subject, but I'm gonna just skim over it because it's part of it. My phone is better than yours. By you saying that, let me not get into brand loyalty. You're doing this with a company, giving free advertisement and blah 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 publicity. Oh, this isn't better. I don't understand people
If
like that.
if I had $1 for every single time my friend said that to me, listen, I'd be rich. I'd be the owner of Apple right now. I'd buy freaking stores like you don't even know. Honestly, like, uh, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Another point I want to
That's
make:
it right there.
longevity of products. Buy once, you get five updates. People are still running 13, 14 Max OS operating systems, 15, and it's still working. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That also I'm complaining of paying once, not paying twice. I'm not saying that other companies do that, but if you think about Microsoft, more prevalent to viruses. So that's what I mean. I know because I've been in Windows forever.
I'm gonna say this: no phone is perfect. No phone is perfect, and we cannot say that Android gets more viruses or this or that. We all run risks. All phones run risks. No phone is perfect. Maybe one does things a lot better than the other, but it is what it is. We like it. We like our phones for what they do, what they are. Everybody buys it for different reasons. Everybody likes their phones for different reasons. You know,
Let me answer this question. Yes, I did for a whole entire 8 months. I won a giveaway from Easy Computer Solution, and I think it was the Nokia Lumia 650. So I tried it for 6 to 8 months. So,
oh
uh,
wow,
yep.
that's awesome, man.
Mhm. Yes, I mean, I just yep, that's true. It depends, but
Yeah, a lot of people. I had a friend who had the Pixel, and he loved it. I mean, my sister had one, and it was pretty cool. I mean, the whole software, the whole phone itself is pretty good. Um, you know, when it comes to like for me, when it comes to that ecosystem, I'm not really sure how that all works out. But I mean, I've heard some good and bad things when it comes to that ecosystem. But their phones are pretty good. A lot of people do say good things about them.
let me get credit with credit to because Google Pixel got the software and the software and the AI integration is the best
Yeah.
because Sirius doesn't match to Google. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. When it's bad, it's bad. I'm gonna call it. I don't care if it's Apple. I don't care whatever it is. But Sirius, half of the time, don't understand my pronunciation due to my speech um
Hmm.
pattern. Most people, okay, people matter the most. The person on the text should be considered, even if it's awesome or brand, it may not be right for you. Mhm. Yeah, so that's what I tell people. I mean, if it works and it's doing everything from A to B to C, fine, But I just don't get the human psychology behavior of brand loyalty. That's another subject, but I
Yeah.
just don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me either. I mean, I like Apple. I talk a lot about it on my channel. Hence the name Apple Monster.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, you got to appreciate everything for what it does and what it is. Like I said, we all when we go for a phone, you know, we already have what we want and what we need in mind when we get it. So it's just like that's that. It's our preferences.
Yeah, but like you said earlier, going back to reiterate one of your points, if it doesn't work, you go for whatever it works. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Because if say, let me give you the perfect analogy. If your
I
car,
one thing
go ahead.
one thing I am gonna say, and this goes for anything tech. Don't talk unless you've experienced with it. You know, I mean, that's one big lesson that I've learned over time. Is don't talk unless you've experienced with it.
Thanks for coming in.
What's up,
Yeah.
Bionic Scoop?
Let me go back to this comment.
Sure.
So I use Google integration on my Apple devices so I can take advantage of the Apple ecosystem with the synchronization of Google and my smart bulbs, Siri, HomeKit, and Google Assistant. That's true. I mean,
Yep.
they integrate.
Definitely.
Let me see right here. But what's your first phone experience, Android? A G1. That was mine. I bought it the same day it came out.
So, like I said, mine was the Samsung Galaxy S3, and I mean that was a pretty good phone. I liked a lot of things about it. For me, what was annoying, and I think it was just a software issue at the time,
Trust me, it was
that
garbage
I
every
would
time.
have a lot of pop-ups, and especially I would get this pop-up every time I would go onto like um, messages or even like uh, Facebook or games or any app, to be honest with you. It would say the app has crashed, but the app was still up and running. Like that pop up would appear, and then I'd click OK,
Thanks for
and
coming in.
I would do whatever I was doing, you know.
But okay, but
But it was every time I opened that app that happened, and it was getting kind of annoying.
let me break it down with that. I'm gonna give you its knowledge background. That was the day of Android becoming better. So that's what I mean. I'm not excusing it, but it wasn't there yet.
No, I know, yeah.
So that's why I mean I had the same thing. My sister got mad one day. She slammed her S3 Galaxy.
Dude,
I,
I was like, and you know what? And one thing is for sure, you have to have a lot of patience to learn everything that there is about the software of the phone. You know, how to navigate through the phone. If you don't have patience, then it's definitely not right for you. And that's what I've learned. Like Apple is a lot simpler. It's a lot easier to understand and use compared to Android, in my opinion. You know, um, so it's just you have to have a lot of patience.
let me read this comment from Michael Pepe Teta. For me, I like the built-in integration with Apple ecosystem. I use others, but always find myself having to install apps to make it work smoothly, perfectly.
Hmm. Yep,
Perfect example. Where social media come first? Apple. I'm not defending them, but you know.
exactly.
So the evolution of Android was freaking awesome, but it just showed how primitive it was. iPhone had so much things right in the first place, so innovation was slow. True.
Hmm. See that, and that's another thing, that I find is that Apple takes its time to get things perfect and right on the software. Yes, there's a lot of bugs, but one thing that I've experienced, I don't know if it's changed by now or not, but one thing I've experienced is I personally, and I've talked about this a heck of a lot on my channel. I love how many software updates the iPhone and everything in the Apple ecosystem gets. I know it can become annoying, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not sure if I should do it," or some people don't. I mean, I know people who are still on iOS 12 and they have like the iPhone 10R, you know. So, but my thing is, everybody when it comes to software, everybody should upgrade because especially if that software says um, security,
Security.
do it. Like, no hesitation. There is no excuse. If you don't know something about a software, that's why we're here to help you. That's why us tech YouTubers are here to help you because there's a lot of creators who cover these softwares and know what they're talking about.
Also, I see people using that as a negative. Apple updates.
Hang on one sec.
Yeah, you need to fix your green screen. So getting back to the subject, so some people say, "Oh, you're getting too many updates because the quality of the software was not too par when they release it." And some people try to play that reverse psychology back to me. But I mean, when things are ready, you know what I mean, these days. So I'm like, oh, okay, you playing that reverse psychology. I'm saying that you got too many bugs. That's why you're getting updates after updates. mean, I'd rather have it ready and everything on point. That's just my take. You
I
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather I'd honestly rather have these small updates than to wait so long for an update. Now, I don't know if Android's changed that and they update more, but for me, when I had the S3 years ago, it took forever to get an update. And I kept telling people by now Apple would have had two or three by now, you know?
Yeah, that changed. But also, let me give just a little recap, not recap, but disclaimer. If you're
Sure.
new, if you like what you see, subscribe. Welcome to my journey. I'm starting next week of doing one video and a live stream. So I got my video coming pretty soon. I'm working on it. So it should be sometime drop. So it's about 95% done and edit. So
Oh, awesome, man. I'll be sure
uh,
to watch that, man.
okay, so go ahead.
No, I think I've covered everything that I want to cover for now.
Yeah, because I mean, by saying this thing, by going back and forth with the wars and stuff like that, I
Yeah,
don't know. Today technology and digital age is wonderful.
yeah.
Even a $50 phone do a lot. We didn't have that
Oh
back in the
yeah,
days when I was growing up. I'm just saying, yes, I agree with you. Some work better than
yeah,
others, and some work
exactly,
similarly, and it is what you
exactly.
prefer. You know,
I'm gonna show you guys something right here.
go ahead.
I actually have an Android. Um, I'm not sure if everybody Tech Feedies, I'm pretty sure you know the company Cricket.
Yes.
Okay, they supply phones when you sign up for their company, and they sent out three phones for us, me and my parents. Now, for somebody who doesn't care and doesn't, understand everything about a phone, this is pretty cool. But I'm gonna say this: the Android software on here, I don't think it's like the Android software on like other phones, like the higher end phones. Like I think this is like the basic Android, and it's just like so slow that I don't know how anybody can deal with it.
But you
But
know why?
say, but not to say that I had a little bit of time with this phone, and I actually kind of liked it. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's a cheaper phone. Camera quality isn't good, but everything else works perfectly fine. It's a little bit slow. Um, One thing I gotta say is, for me now, everybody's different, but all the
Mm.
preloaded games and apps like that, for me, is just not necessary. I'd rather download the app that I want, and that's that. Half of the apps on this phone I don't even use.
Yeah, you know why? Because I know I've seen people get those phones. It's a free phone, so that's why they give you the freebie. Let me read this
Yeah,
comment. I'm the type of person who prefer devices that make my life easier. I don't think my iPhone is the best on its own. There are more powerful laptops, better wireless earbuds, but how my Apple? Oh yeah, and then he's what's that 1.5? That's another coming up, I guess.
yeah, I think so.
So that's what I'm about. I agree with him 100%. I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying it works for me at the current time.
Exactly.
It's a handcuff in me. Yes, I'm not denying it. Look, I already got a lifestyle, like I said. iPhone XR, iPad Pro 2020, Magic Keyboard, AirPod Pros, Apple Watch 5. All I need is the laptop. I'm getting there. Let's continue
Hmm.
reading his device. Devices work together and it integrates remains me of saving the sum of parts that are greater than that of the whole. Individual can be torn apart, but together can't be beat. I hope I read it right. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? You know, yeah. I'm gonna stay here up to 8 o'clock, so we got 15 more
I'm not
minutes.
sure.
Go ahead.
I'm reading It's Max Digital comment. Is that Cricket influence and ovation? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. It just says Cricket when you boot it up, so I'm not really sure how you can tell what it is. Actually, Tech Me Needs, if you don't mind me asking this question,
Go ahead.
because I went live yesterday, and I'm trying.
Can you repeat that
So,
again? I couldn't hear you.
huh?
Can you repeat that again? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, no. I was saying, if you don't mind me asking this question to the viewers,
Go ahead. I
because
mean,
I went live yesterday. Um, I am trying to use this phone for webcam purposes. Um, However, like I went live yesterday to ask, and nobody came on. Um, I was just testing things out and whatnot. But does anybody know what app I can get to to use this as a webcam? I tried Irium, and I think because I'm on the same thing on the same Wi-Fi network, it disconnected my iPhone and connected to this, which is kind of like not what I wanted. So if anybody has any suggestions, that would be great. I just want to test it out. I mean, like I said, I know the camera's not too great, but honestly, I would just use this as like a secondhand camera. Whenever I wanted to like show you guys something on the desk or something like that. So if you guys have any suggestions, just shoot them my way.
I got an answer to that. I don't know the app, but did the app give you the ability to use multiple cam?
What is it?
Does the app give you ability to use multiple cameras?
No. So what I did yesterday, oh, you should Techie needs you should have been on my stream when I was testing because you would have laughed and laughed.
Mhm.
Um, I was I what I did was I sent myself the link to the StreamYard and accepted it on this phone. So I tried to mute the sound, but it would never mute. So every time I would join it, all you would hear is the interference between both devices.
But
It was
can you mute it yourself on the primary phone that you started the live stream?
I would have to mute myself here on the computer.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I could, but then people would hear me off the Android phone. They wouldn't hear me using my mic.
Okay, so what I meant with the computer, can you mute the Android phone and just let it play?
No,
You know how you
I
got the
I, I
ability
tried I tried to I tried to do that. I and it didn't work. Um,
because we
I,
have the ability to mute ourselves. You could have done that. You
I
get my
did,
point?
I
Oh,
did,
okay.
I did, and it still did the interference thing. I'm not sure why.
Okay, maybe it was too close. Like how you
Maybe.
put your phone close, or any like radio or something, or walkie-talkie.
Yeah, but if this phone was muted, why? I don't
I
know.
don't know. You got me thinking. Do
Michael,
you?
if you have a solution to my problem, um,
Oh,
that
here it
would be
goes.
nice.
Droid cam.
I did that one. I did that one. And a lot of the apps that I searched for gave me um like Earth cams and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Uh, and it wasn't even um. So Michael, if we could talk a little later or even tomorrow morning, which would actually be better if you could send me a DM and we could talk about it. Because, like I said, I wouldn't be using it as my main cam, but anytime that I want to get a second cam in for whatever reason, I'd like to do that.
Okay, I got another thing that I find out that I think it could be the problem. Depending on what software of engine you're running, maybe too many high-end apps are not compatible because you're probably running a low Android version of OS.
Yep,
So that
that's
might be
true.
the problem.
That's true too. I'm gonna try to find out what it's running actually. Now that you mention that.
Yeah, because that's the key. Because you know how Android, if you got a 1.1, it's not going to work better than 1.2.
Right, right.
So yeah, folks, thanks for rocking with me. I appreciate it. If you like what you hear and you're new here, you could subscribe. If you are part of the replay crew, you're welcome to become part of my team. Follow Apple Monster. And everybody on the live stream, most of
Appreciate
them
that, man.
are techie. Most of them are techie. You can follow them. And with that, we're going to continue. So do you remember the Android software play a big factor? So that's one thing we're thinking.
So yeah, it says there's no. Hmm.
Do you want about software, general or something? I don't know how it works.
I'm on about phone,
Hmm.
and then I click software update. It says connect, update now, and then I click it, and it says current software is up to date, but it doesn't tell me what it is.
Mm. Well, if I find the answer, I'll let you know because right now I can't think on top of my head.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, man.
So that's so the key of the conversation that we're trying to drive is that we here to help each other and to help alleviate. And I told people I'm not here to support a company. I'm here to support whatever works for you is fine. This is what I'm about. But some people think because I said I'm getting handcuffed, oh, you're Apple sheep, oh, this and that. No.
Oh, okay, so I just found it. Android version 7.1.2.
Oh wow, that's very old in 11. No wonder why.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's very old. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of software issues with that one.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so,
like 5 years old probably.
oh, wow.
I think because we I think we 11 or 12, if I recall.
Oh, wow, really?
Mhm. If anybody know what Android that we are, you could put in the comments. I appreciate it. Because Barry and Hala your boy Lachon, they got pixels. So lots of times I try to look for a solution on Android and couldn't, so I give up most of the time. It depends what phone
That's,
you're using because if you got Samsung nowadays, you'll find a solution faster. Plus, there's two app stores. On the Samsung, there's Samsung App Store and then the regular Google Store.
yep.
Yeah. So the general conversation is if it's trapping me, do I need help? I like to experience things because I want to clarify something. My title says tech for your needs. Let's clarify that tech. It doesn't say phone specific. I'm not niching myself down. It's a general term. So some people be like, why you don't get this phone? Why you don't get this and that? Yeah. Oh, we're on 12 right now. Android 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See, I mean,
That's awesome.
finishing this. If it has come to me, yes, but I'd rather be handcuffed for the better, not handcuffed and be dragged for the wrong. I'm not
Exactly.
defending no company because nobody is giving me actually. Oh, it's an 11, 12 is beta. That's what Michael says. So
Oh, okay.
I'd rather be handcuffed and drag me for the better, but don't drag me down the sewer if for the wrong. I'm happy
Yep.
with Apple. It's working for me. Don't come at me because I put this title because I don't got time for that. This is a general healthy conversation. Yes, some other works better than others. Some people complain that Apple have a lot of bugs because they do updates after updates. That's kind of a valid point and kind of yes and no. I see the point. Why should a software come and have less than 3 months, 5 updates? Just an example. I'm just throwing anything. So many numerous updates if it's not ready to be prime time. I see both ways. I'm not arguing that you're wrong. We're here to educate itself and be like, okay, this worked for me. It might work for you. Like you said, don't knock it until you try.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
And man, that's what I look like. We all working towards to better ourselves and to decay, because that's why I make my channel easy to digest for better. listening and understanding where I'm coming from and help you, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if you want to add something else because we got 5 more minutes. Do you want to add something else?
No, I think I've said everything for tonight, man.
And
Thank you
also,
for having me. Really
yeah,
appreciate it, man.
cool. Let me finish this 4 minutes and we got out of here. Apple is not perfect. Look at the computers from 2016. Look what happened. The keyboard. I'm not saying that it's a it's the best company at the current time. It's meeting my needs and it's working for me at the time. If that's working, handcuff me, take me. I don't care. Put me in prison. I'm fine with it. If you disagree, that's fine. I respect everything. Let me read this comment before I say my outros. It is good to have both an Android and iPhone, and you will either appreciate or hate more both operating system.
True, true.
True. That's what I told people. Because I admit from earlier, I was the most hate iPhone. I give hate on iPhone because it was boring. It didn't have this and that. It was square
Yeah.
icons. I was so much hating it that I was like, wow. But I
And I
mean,
feel like sometimes you just need a change of pace. Um, but again, it's just, like I said, preference and what you're looking for in the device. You know, right now, I gotta say that like even with the widgets, I think it really does need more work. But it's gotten so much better than what it was.
the last thing I'm gonna say, I like Apple because it's different.
Yeah,
If I want Android, I would pick an Android. I don't want Apple to become Android. Then what's the
right.
point? Innovation will be boring. Everything be the same. You know what I mean?
I've said that so many times. I've said, I've always said when it comes to design and like software and stuff, everything, like a lot of people say, like with the widgets and stuff, like a lot of people tell me, "Oh, we've had that for years." That was on Android before it was on iPhone. We're better, this, that. You know what? Like, yeah, it's a little slower, and things are a little bit slower when it comes to like different things. But again, it's the way it is.
Yeah. So thanks for coming in. I'll let you do your outros and then we get out of here.
No, man, I really just want to thank you for having me on. Um, I I honestly was gonna go live today, but since you went live, I thought, hey, why not hang out with somebody that I haven't really talked to in a while? So
Hmm.
really appreciate it. Michael, all you guys, always appreciate you guys. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, come by and say hi once in a while. Especially my Saturday channels. I try to go live every week. I still don't have a guest for this week, but I'm gonna find somebody for sure.
And with that said, you know where to find me. The most social medias that I use is Twitter and Instagram, and they're both my handles. Tech for your needs. And don't forget, it's number four. It's not four FO. Some people do it wrong. With that said, if you like what you see, you can become a subscriber. Rock with me. Appreciate everybody. With that said, you know, tune in for the same time next week, and I'll see you. Peace. Much love. I'm out.